my thing is like, Brenay, you are married now. Where is the baby?
What I'm saying is, I put my husband first. His needs, his wants come first. And then my children. Are you married? Answer that for me. Are you married?
So Brenay got pregnant in high school and she wanted to keep the baby, but her mom made her get an abortion. And that is why Tim's parents separated them, because basically they said, oh, she too fast.
Child, Brenay say she your mother now. We must have missed the pregnancy. Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. And for those of you guys who do not know, Brenay Kennard / Brenay Montague, she is a popular TikToker who was first known for her popular vlogs, especially the nail vlogs, because she wears them big old nails, them long old nails. But now she say she ain't even wearing them long old nails no more, which that's why a lot of people started watching her at first, because now she is a mom. And she's very, very popular now because she ended up stealing her best friend's man and getting sued for $1,750,000 for alienation affection over there up down in North Carolina. The ex-best friend Akira, she did end up winning the lawsuit. So of course Brenay is appealing. Of course a lot of people on TikTok is mad about that, but I mean, who the freak wouldn't appeal that kind of lawsuit? Whether she right or wrong. Look, check back into this again. I ain't got no $1,750,000. To be honest with you, I think she thought it was a game, and they said she had lawyers before, but they just felt like, nah, I ain't trying to take this case. So hey, Brenay saying that her kids, I feel like she definitely just did that to get under Akira's skins. You know, since they suing her and they actually won the lawsuit. So that's why she's trying to antagonize her some more. But my thing is, I thought they wasn't even supposed to be speaking on the kids, and in my understanding that Brenay and Tim don't even see the kids like that. So how is that? How you not getting nails for a kid that you don't even see? But anyway, we got a lot of time packed, so let me do my disclaimer so we can get right into the video. Oh, but first, I need everyone to stop what you're doing. Please give me a like, please give me a comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so that's not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just give my authentic opinion with no ill intent. If you're offended by anything in this video, I am not responsible for your emotions. I just make great videos of full backgrounds of celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars and Nazi page. But I do keep my internet homie, so let's get into it.
Past 2 years with all of this has been crazy. Like, I had my good days, bad days, and right now I'm in a happy state of I know that God is gonna do it. And I'm also in the state of I'm not rushing. At first I was like, as soon as we got married, I was like, we have to have kids. Now I'm not in a state where I'm rushing to do anything. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything is God's timing. When it's time, it will happen.
Snapchat. Out and about. It is 9:24. Got some errands to run. Got to drop some stuff off. Of paperwork that I need to drop off. And then.
So here she's filing an appeal with an attorney. She is so sick.
Like, really bad. Like, I have to do number 2, but I only do number 2 at home.
This is proof that Akira's home was your home.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Huh? I am.
I got this.
My stomach hurts. No, you was moving? That's how I feel right now. It's like a sickening type of poop.
Go get Babe's hair done. And then probably go run a little errands around to see what we get into.
So of course Brenay is appealing the lawsuit. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I feel like everybody would do that. Everybody definitely does owe somebody, and you definitely be trying to get out of it. That's why people get sued or the stuff goes to collection. But I'm just still like, my bad for all of this over Tim. Like, this gotta just be a huge ego boost for Tim. You know, certain men, they just love when women fight over them. But I will say this, if Brenay can have kids, she better not have no kids with Tim, because first of all, I do think that Tim likes Brenay, like, other than the money. But I think Tim is going to leave. I definitely think Tim is going to be leaving Brenay soon. Most likely a few months after his lawsuit between him and Devon. Also, it would be foolish of her to have kids with a man who does not take care of his first set of kids. Like, you and Akira are no different. Like, he's just using women that he knows, like, probably have low self-esteem or do whatever it takes to get a man. He just using y'all And when he done with y'all, he gonna throw you to the side.
The alienation of affection lawsuit case where she was found liable and set to pay Akira $1.75 million. Now, she now has an attorney, Michelle Hamilton, and Michelle has filed a notice of appearance and said that she is here for 2 reasons. She's here to first help with any of the post-trial motions that are filed, but also she is here to file an appeal. Now, the first thing that she has asked for is the audio recordings from the entire case. So basically what is happening here is this was a jury trial. Brenay represented herself. She was pro se. So it's not going to be so simple as saying the judge made a mistake. They're going to listen to this entire case and try to find what grounds they want to argue for their appeal. They're trying to look for any kind of mistake, any kind of legal error. Now, this is basically letting us know the appeal is going to happen. This does not mean the appeal is granted. This does not change the fact that Brenay was found liable and she is still set to pay $1.75 million as of right now.
And she made him quit his one job because he was working around too many women. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but first of all, he is a man, or supposed to be a man. He clearly not. But no woman should be able to make you quit your job because she is jealous. And even if that is true, that means that most likely you are exhibiting some behaviors that just makes you not trustworthy to your partner, straight out. But she shouldn't be able to trust him anyway. She stole him from another woman. But anyway, she still can. She can leave that man, take accountability, pay her dues, and start over. But she won't leave that man alone. I mean, now, of course not. He's definitely going to end up leaving her. And I would say it's not even because she loves him. You can tell Brenay has a big old ego and she has a lot to prove to other people. So I think that's why she's staying. Like she gonna have to eat her words, and Brenay, the type of person she is, she not gonna eat her words that she said he was all of that. But no way that a man that got you sued for $1,750,000 and got your face everywhere for being a side chick, you could be happy with him. No way.
I just don't really understand. Like, you're 26 years old, 26 years old. You are newly divorced. You didn't have any kids with your ex-husband. And after your divorce, or actually in the process of your divorce taking place, you're getting sued for having an affair with someone else's husband. You have fully gone out of your way to document your affair. And when people rightfully bash you for it, you're telling us that despite there being videographic evidence and court documentation, that somehow we do not have the full picture. Even when the person suing you has an attorney send you questions to answer, thus filling in the gaps and perhaps providing more context to your viewers, you refuse to answer the questions. And even when you do such a shit job. I just don't understand what you want us to believe you're not at fault for. It's pretty obvious that you're at fault. You know what I mean? And even when you are asked to do things like not discuss children that are not yours, not post the likeness of children that are not yours, have your family or third parties not post children that are not yours, children that you are not in any form or fashion responsible for, you do so to antagonize the woman suing you, digging yourself a deeper hole.
No BS, though. This is scary. I truly think Akira needs to take the kids and move away. I agree. Like, away. And truly, he should never see the kids ever again because they hate her and they hate the kids, right? Because personally, I'd be what they call them, a bitter baby mama, because I'm sorry, my kids would never be around Brenay. Like, I don't care what the circumstances with you cheated on me and you about to have my kids around this freaking side chick. Hell no. This is not about to happen like that. No way, no how. And if the girl don't like me, she definitely don't need to be around my kids. But a lot of these men, they are sloppy. They will bring a chick that they just met last night on POF or Tinder and let them meet their kids. Like, it's ridiculous. And personally, none of them, neither three of the women, they need to be yearning or wanting Tim. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I just feel like all three of them are desperate, in my opinion. He a cheater. He not a go-getter. He's living off of women. Like, I don't understand what no one seen in Tim besides maybe when Brenay was a teenager. And then you don't expect really nothing of a man as a teenager, but as a grown woman, what can this man offer you?
All jokes to the left though, somebody put Tim and Brenay on a watch list for two very different reasons. I know that nigga is livid right now. He lost his family, his woman, his reputation. He'll never be able to work anywhere with the way that people have infidelity clauses in their they're signing contracts now. Like, I know that. I would not be surprised if him and Brenay relationship turns domestic, or if that nigga around and unalive her ass, because he's going to be blaming her for the rest of his life and for the rest of her life, that he lost everything because of her. And I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't turn that rage to Akira. Like, in the same breath, I would not be surprised if Brenay didn't turn her jealousy into envy, which will turn into rage, to Akira. Y'all know people get mad and they get delusional and they will make up anything in their mind to justify their violence. I'm extremely surprised that this situation hasn't turned violent yet, and I hope it doesn't turn violent in the future.
But yeah, I definitely think that Brenay just thought it was a game. Like, no way she would win. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people was thinking, like, no way she would win, but she did. But hey. But I do think it's sad that a woman has to buy a man. Like, man, like, for real, like, Akira and Brenay was buying Tim. They was buying Tim's love. And it's like, I'm sorry, why would you even want a man like that? Like, I can't stand a lazy man. Like, when I'm messaging a guy and I never hear work, like, I'm just be wondering, like, when is work going to come up? When you going to say you was at work? Like, that's a big turn off. Or like a man trying to get out of work. I used to have an ex like that. He would always like fake injuries at work to get out of work. But he was living with his mother. He was living with, not even his mother. He was living with his grandmother, off of his grandmother too. I should have never been messing with him. Every time I think and look back at it, I'd be so upset that I messed with him. Yeah, men, they supposed to be the providers, and like, I just feel like everybody, all the girls in Tim's life, he know how to pick out a certain woman that treats him like he's the prize.
Ain't no way there's a 28-page motion that Brenay's attorney has filed on her behalf as it relates to her appeal to the courts in her asking for a new trial. She's alleging in that motion that her former attorney, David McTruth, did not do certain things. Even if he did not do certain things, right, that trial was set for May. So you had June, July, August, September, October, leading up to November to get a new attorney, as the judge gave her that time to secure her an attorney that would be able to properly look over her case, do whatever it is that that attorney needed to do to come up to speed with her case and prepare for her case. Now, if she decided that she was going to represent herself and be the attorney, she had more than enough time to do that. Now she wants to say that, oh, that the decision was based on emotions and good. The way I cannot wait to sit down to read through all 28 pages.
Also, I want to say Brenay fumbled Devon. And I'm not even talking about the Devon now that people say is like fine and stuff like that. I'm talking about even the big Devon. It's like, no, it did not look like he was giving her as much affection. But maybe y'all should have went to therapy. Y'all should have did all options, and then you could have got a divorce, and then you could have got a new man if he wasn't willing to do that. Now, I will say it looks like Tim definitely does give her more affection than Devon, but at the end of the day, why even marry him? Why even marry a man like that, like Devon? I mean, personally, I wouldn't marry them, like, because I don't want no nonchalant man either. I like someone to love me out loud, but that don't mean like you married them. Like, so you when you marry somebody, you already knew how it is, so you gotta accept it, like, because you already knew what it was.
See, okay, so let me explain. I was just talking to him and I was telling him that I want to do that I want to do a like going to the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, or even Walmart or Food Lion. It really, depends, and trying to whip up something, but a cheap meal version. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a cheaper meal this year. Just learning how to budget. That's my goals this year. Sorry, all these darn animals. But that's my goal this year, is to budget correctly. And that's why I say what I say. It's not about, me not having money and things like that. It's not about that. I just want to learn how to budget more money this year that I didn't, do last year. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to figure out where we're going to go today. And we're also going to be couponing. If you know give me some tips on couponing, y'all. If you know anything about couponing, please help me.
Renee saying that she's a mom now. Obviously, that was just to get under Akira's skin. But, like, it really didn't make any sense because, like I said in the beginning of the video, I thought Tim was like a deadbeat, wasn't even seeing his kids. So if y'all not around the kids, how are you a mom? But yeah, Brenay just wants to be loved. You know what I was wondering? Does Brenay have a dad? I'm not saying it's going to kill everything, but I just noticed, like, his presence is missing. So, like, was he there in the home or even in her life as a child? Because it's like she's yearning and, like, desperate for love, especially Tim. And I feel like that's probably why she cheated on Devon, because he wasn't giving it to her like, you know, like how she wanted it. Like Devon definitely showed her affection sometimes, but definitely not like that, at least not on camera.
Hey Snap, I hope y'all can hear me. I had to turn my car off because y'all were connected to the Bluetooth and I could not hear nothing. So, but I wanted to come. If you asked me a couple years ago, Brenay, would you ever get short nails? The answer was heck no. Look at me now. I'm a mom. I'm an aunt. I just had to come on here and show y'all. Yes, I'm still stopped up. Getting some food right now, and then we're on the way home. I have some videos that I need to edit and post. Oh, y'all. I may go tomorrow and go get a camera. So stay tuned for that. Don't hold me to it, but may go get a camera tomorrow. I don't know.
Akira must have been giving Tim his plate after the kids, and she's trying to prove that she's better than her. Right, because what's her name? Brenay said that in a marriage that it's supposed to be the husband and the wife come first, and then the kids. And I ain't gonna lie, I absolutely do agree. But yeah, it's definitely wrong messenger. Like, first of all, you already started your marriage off wrong, so it don't really matter what you do in this marriage. It's already horrible foundation, bad foundation. But for sure, right message, definitely wrong messenger.
I put my husband first. His needs, his wants come first, and then my children. Are you married? Answer that for me. Are you married? Is it you, the person you about to get married to, and your children at the altar? I'm waiting. Okay, so it's not. Okay, so since it's not, you're not committing to your children. You're committing to your husband. And to me, why you feel like your kids should come first? A sad excuse for a mom. Oh, because I put my husband first. This generation is so off to the point where the normal and the right things are abnormal to you guys. Or you guys think, oh my gosh, you putting a man before your kids. He's my husband. He's the father of my children. And he comes first. And then my children. You're not doing things the way it's supposed to be done. If y'all look up the love chain, the love cycle, how things supposed to operate, it says God first. Some may not believe or whatever, but I do. God first, then your husband, then your children. That's how a marriage is supposed, that's how a long-lasting, prosperous marriage is supposed to be operated in.
Brenay has filed a motion for a new trial, and she is filing this under North Carolina's Rule 59. She says that the trial was not fair. Y'all, this motion is loaded, and she is blaming her former attorney, Andre McDavid. So basically, she has said that Andre McDavid had previously represented her and had really done no work, and that he dropped her right before this case started, so she had no time to prepare herself. She said that he didn't do no interrogatories, he didn't try to get any evidence, he didn't do any discovery, and he had asked multiple times to be removed from this case, and because he did not do it properly, the judge denied it. But then he asked orally and it was granted. But here is my issue with that. The judge granted him removing himself as of May. That was over 5 months from the trial date. On top of that, they were stating it was because Brenay said that she could not afford to pay him. Brenay even signed a motion in October of 2024 asking that her lawyer remove himself. So she literally asked for him to be removed first, and then he started to put in the orders to be removed himself. Y'all, it doesn't make sense, honestly. Now,
Brenay is the type of person that don't accept her fate. Like, she just the type of person that she gonna keep poking the bear until she get her tail locked up. If you'd have been locked up for cyber stalking, if you'd have been sued for alienation of affection, if you done, like, Brenay, it's no end with her. It's no end with her, and she don't have nothing. Unfortunately, Brenay don't have nothing to lose. Brenay don't have no kids. She really likes this game that she's playing with Akira. She wants to see Akira in court. She liked the attention that she got from the media. So now she wants to drag this out and she wants to appeal that lawsuit, which, by the way, she's gonna lose. I don't care who is advising her, who her lawyer is. The proof was proven, and I'm just sick of her, and I'll be glad when she goes sit down. But she likes the show. She likes to be in a room with Akira. She just wants to rub in Akira's face that she has Tim. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you got that telegram. You got him now. You go ahead, take care of him now. Go ahead, get now. Like, girl, Quit trying to drag this woman back in court.
Oh, y'all, so Brenay got pregnant in high school and she wanted to keep the baby, but her mom made her get an abortion. And that is why Tim's parents separated them, because basically they said, oh, she too fast. So they never liked Brenay. Not to mention, y'all, this is the same reason why she's jealous of Corinne, because Corinne has 2 kids, stays with their mom still, and she has her children. Y'all know Brenay wants to be a mom so bad, and it explains on why she's trying to get Akira's kids to call her mama. That makes so much sense. Not to mention, y'all know she was trying for a baby with Devon. Y'all remember she was taking all those medications trying to get pregnant, saying she can't get pregnant? That was the Lord saving Devon. I'm so glad Devon didn't get that girl no baby. Devon was never supposed to marry Brenay, but like I said, Brenay took Devon's virginity and he fell in love. So it makes sense on why she claims, oh, she doesn't like her family. Her family just tries to use her for her money and this, that, and the third. All because her mama made her get rid of her baby she had in high school.
My thing is like, Brenay, you are married now. Where is the baby? Where is the baby that you wanted so freaking bad? Where is the baby? And everybody are like thinking that she is pregnant because she's getting bigger and just thinking that she is pregnant. Like, I don't think God is not going to allow that to happen. Brenay is never going. She might have kids later on down the line, but it's not going to be about Tim, because God's not going to bless anything like that. God is not going to give that woman no child after she done broke up a marriage. Like, God do not play about marriage. God do not play about marriage. And you think God is going to bless you and your marriage when y'all basically built that marriage off of someone else's tears? That marriage is never going to be blessed. And then on top of that, y'all did not wait until both of you guys was divorced and everything was finalized. Maybe that would have been, a little eased off of the betrayal. But literally, you was messing with this woman's husband in her house while they was actually married.
Y'all want to know what I find crazy? Brenay keep coming on here on Beyonce's internet telling us, y'all don't know that girl, y'all don't know this, y'all don't know that, the devil this, the devil that. I feel like she's saying that because she knows what Akira capable of doing to her. But I feel like Akira, she trying to do it the right way and go to court about it, when she could really put hands on her. And that's what Brenay know. So at the same time, that's why they keep trying to provoke her, so she can eventually show that side, so they can be like, look, I told y'all don't know her. But it ain't working. And with that same mouth, she's sitting up here saying, y'all are mad at me about stuff that y'all don't know if it's true or not, claims that ain't been proven. What do you mean claims that ain't been proven? You got on here on Beyonce's internet, posted videos of you with Akira, Tim, and Devon in their house. You done tagged them on Facebook for couples things that y'all could do.
All right, y'all, synopsis. Like, I'm always say, I feel like, yes, Akira definitely had a right to win the lawsuit, but I personally don't think that Brenay broke up their home. I think Tim was cheating on Akira with more people than just Brenay. More people than just allegedly Brenay's twin sister Corinne. I bet it was a whole bunch of different women. And same thing for Brenay. I don't think now Tim is probably not cheating on Brenay with nobody that's on social media, but he probably cheating, or if he's not cheating, it's because she got her eye on him every minute. But it's like, how sustainable would that be? But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on. I love you guys. I love the ones who love me back. And I will talk to you guys on Sunday.